Welcome Pisces to your weekly reading. This is for the 6th to the 13th of October. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Pisces, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then go ahead and look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then move on and take a look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, we'll look at the possible outcome of the week. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the Star and Judgment, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now Pisces, we have two major arcana cards coming out, and we are seeing a big, powerful, and incredibly positive message coming through. With Judgment coming through here, my dear Pisces, I do believe that it is time for you to enter into a period, which could be a few weeks or even a month or two, where you are going to feel that things are getting far better for you. Things are easing up for you. But my dear Pisces, in order for you to feel this energy, you need to be aware and you need to take action when things come up for you. The Star is letting us know that over this period you're going to find that good things come in. And it's going to come through in very different ways, my dear Pisces. But we do see this wonderful flow of blessings coming in for you. Whatever it is, my dear Pisces, you need to be aware. You need to pay attention. But most of all, what I'm getting is that it's your time. It's your time to receive. It's your time to feel good about yourself. It's your time to get the lucky breaks. So a very positive start to the week. Let us move on now and see what Seven of Wands and the Page of Wands is all about. And we're looking at your possible challenges. Now Pisces, this is a very nice energy to see as well. And it could very well be one of the many blessings coming through for you. If you have been standing your ground and not giving up or giving in with regards to something you want to see in your life, this could be Pisces, anything, but it's something that has not come easy for you. And with these wands coming towards you, it could be that many people have been telling you, Pisces, give up on this, let it go, it's not worth your while, stop fighting so hard. But something deep within you knew this is something you wanted and knew that this is something you're not prepared to let go. Now Pisces, this could be anything. You could have had this dream of having your own business, something small on the side as a second revenue stream. And it has taken you a long time to get it set up and organized. And your family and friends could have said, Pisces, what do you need the headache for? You've got a good job. You don't need the money. Let it go. But there's something about it that speaks to you deep within, Pisces, and you're not ready to let it go. This could be, my dear Pisces, that you're longing to live in a certain neighborhood. Perhaps this particular neighborhood is just aligned to who you are now. It could be a very vibey neighborhood. It could be a very arty neighborhood, but there's something about it that you know you're going to just love. And you have been looking for months to find an apartment that's in your price range. And every time you go out and see apartments, they're too expensive or they're not what you're looking for. And so you keep looking. Now what we are seeing is that this week, You are about to get a breakthrough. Now, Pisces Page of Wands is a beginning energy. And as you can see, our page is dressed to the hilt. It doesn't matter that he's standing in a barren landscape. He's dressed for success. And this is what I'm seeing for you. You know what you want. You are prepared to start from the beginning because you have everything within you to make whatever this is a success. And so, my dear Pisces, you get your breakthrough and you're able now to bring this in and move on into the future. So whether it's that new apartment, whether it's starting your own business, not giving up in terms of finding a significant other, or finding a job, my dearest Pisces, your perseverance is paying off and you're getting the breakthrough and a brand new start. Let's move on now and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have the Devil and the 10 of Cups. Now, Pisces Spirit has a very interesting message for you. They want you to know that one of the blessings coming in for you is going to be felt in an energy that you are experiencing some kind of toxicity within a situation or a relationship, where you, my dear Pisces, might be feeling right now that you're chained, stuck, you can't get out of it. It could be that you're in a relationship with your significant other and it's not going well. And your significant other is displaying quite toxic behavior, but you feel like you can't get out. Perhaps you live together and all your assets are combined and it just feels so complicated you can't see the way out. It could be, my dear Pisces, that you work for somebody who's very toxic, who yells and screams a lot and is never happy with what you do, but you're so afraid to lose your job. You feel you just have to stick in there and persevere. Now, as this wonderful blessed energy comes in, one of these blessings is going to be felt in this particular area and however you're feeling it. And you, my dear Pisces, are going to find a way out. You're going to be able to release out of this energy and move into 10 of Cups. And as you can see, 10 of Cups is a very positive card. It speaks to us of happily ever after. Now, of course, we are speaking about your happily ever after right now. What have you been wishing and praying for? This is where this blessing is coming in. So it could be, my dear Pisces, you find that dream job and you're able to leave your toxic job. You get going in your new business and those first sales come through, showing you're on the right track. It could be that one day, like many other days, you go into that dream neighborhood, you walk into an apartment, and there it is, your perfect apartment, at the right price, with the right rooms, the right light, and you just know you're home. This is wonderful because you're releasing out of something that could have really been quite challenging, and you are about to feel your happily ever after. Right, let us move on now and see what your unexpected blessing is this week. Now, my dear Pisces, with the Lovers coming through, we know that this unexpected blessing has a lot to do with a particular relationship. This could be a relationship already in your life or a new relationship coming in. But what was going on around this relationship is a lot of uncertainty. So it could be that you and your significant other have been going through a really rough patch and you had that sick feeling that you weren't going to make it. It could be, my dear Pisces, that a friend of yours seems to be ignoring you, and no matter how many times you phone or text them, they don't get back to you, and you have this really fearful energy that you've done something wrong and your friend is never going to speak to you again. Or it could be a relationship that you've been calling in, and because this particular person has not come in, Pisces, you start to feel this energy of, are they ever going to come into my life? I have been wishing and praying and longing for a friend that I can have in my life, somebody that I can go out with, have a meal with, perhaps even travel with. And no matter what I've done and no matter where I've gone, it just has eluded me. And then you start thinking, oh my gosh, maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm unlikable. Now this week, this energy is about to lift and dissipate. And what it tells us is that whether this is somebody in your life or somebody new you're calling in, you, my dear Pisces, are about to feel the blessed energy of this connection. And remember, this could be anybody, whether it's a new boss coming in, a new friend, your significant other asking you to move in with them. No matter what this is for you, Pisces, this energy of the anxiousness and the fear dissipates completely as you start feeling one of your many blessings as this person now appears in a way that you can see, oh my gosh, it's happening. I'm getting a big unexpected blessing in this area. Now let's move on and see what the possible outcome of the week is. And we have 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands. Now Pisces, what I see for you is at the end of the week, this 5 of Wands is speaking to me of a lot of social activity. I see, my dear Pisces, that there is a lot going on around you. And we saw that there are already people in your life or new people coming in. And this 5 of Wands speaks to me of social networking, going out for coffee, having people over, people inviting you over. Perhaps it's even starting new activity groups. Maybe you're starting to learn a new sport or a new hobby. Whatever it is, my dear Pisces, I think the weekend is going to be very busy for you. And with that, I do see amongst all your social butterfly activity, you're going to take time, my dear Pisces, to unwind, to look at everything that has transpired for you. There's a lot of big energy, and not only is it big, my dear Pisces, it's positive, it's exciting. You're releasing out of heavy energies and very big positive things are coming your way. So 7 of Pentacles tells me you will want some downtime to integrate everything, to think about what has happened and to process it all. But all in all, it looks really positive. Let's move on now and get a message from your guides for the week. So we want to see now what Pisces guides would like to share with them, please. And you have got intuition, inner child. Now Pisces, inner child is coming in and confirming for you that this week your intuition is heightened, letting you know that you should trust your gut feelings, your intuition, your hunches, and messages you're receiving in your dreams. Your inner child also wants you to know that you will be receiving signs and symbols that are meaningful to you this week, letting you know that everything we have seen and spoken about is playing out and things are happening for you. Pisces, you are a water sign, so you are naturally intuitive. With everything that is happening and all this big energy that is about you, there are going to be times when you just need to ask yourself, what does this feel like? Does it feel right? And if so, then move on it. And if, my dear Pisces, you get some kind of a niggly feeling or something feels a little bit strange or off, hold back. Wait until it feels right, because your intuition is on point. And this is the way you're going to be receiving deep insight to things that are happening around you. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.